There are a ton of Unreal SBCs out right now, and today I'm going to show you how you can complete every single one completely free. All you've got to do to say thank you is drop a like down below and subscribe, and let's go get them done. First of all, let's talk about the basics. If we go over to upgrade, it's pretty damn simple. You have, and I've already done these, your base, daily bronze and daily silver upgrades. Do these every day. You get live and sud cards in these quite regularly. You've also got a bolster for the bottom end of the grind. So if you have a look down here, we've got your bronze and silver upgrade regular. You've then got your daily common gold upgrade, your daily rare gold upgrade. There's a load of stuff, all good stuff in here. Your daily silver and bronze can go directly into your daily common gold upgrade. Of course, this requires half bronze, half silvers. It works out exactly evenly, essentially, and you have spare bronze and silvers, so it's perfect. Spares can go into the bronze or silver upgrade. All of that works well. So let's bang open our bronze and silver upgrades. We're basically just looking for Libertores and Sud America cards to go into the League SBCs, but we'll get to those in a moment. Let's pop these open. Of course, these are essentially free. It's one silver common and one bronze common per pack. So we've not got ourselves one of the gold mines in this one. Pack number 2, have we got one of the bangers, Lib or Sud? Not seeing anything yet. If you can't afford your favorite players and trading to them just isn't realistic, and of course you don't want to give EA your money, then Sky Coach has you covered with the most reliable and cheapest coins in FC26, a quick and easy service. Using the link down below, you'll automatically get 10% off, so you can finally buy your favorite players.
Nice.
Might have to rely on the bronze packs. Let's see in the third pack. Usually you get at least one. I'll be disappointed if we've had none in 3 packs. So pack number 3, not a single Lib or Sud. You win some, you lose some. Let's move on to the next. Hopefully we can get one in the bronzes. They're really not trying to give me any today. We've got none in the first bronze pack. I'm praying we at least get 1 or 2 in this last 2, because otherwise they've stiffed us for this set. Lib or Sud. No, Jesus, they've 100% lowered the pack weight, because before you would get so many of these in these. I guess they've lowered it for your daily bronze and silver objectives, because even if we get one now, it's still not really enough. And we didn't get one. We didn't get a single Lib or Sud card. We walked away with a guy who will eventually be worth something because of Evos, but he's untradeable. Now, that is the worst case scenario. If you do want to get yourself some of these Lib and Sud cards in the essentially the cheapest route, it is bronze pack method. That's what I've been doing most of the time. I have found myself picking up a load of these. You do find that what's good about this, obviously manager wise, you will, some of them aren't Welsh and they will actually be worth something. The English managers, the Brazilian managers, Norway managers, there's so many nations that have a good value. And of course, every bronze pack essentially costs half of what you pay, because in most of them you quick sell for the value of roughly half the pack. We've got a Swedish manager here who probably not worth anything. If we wait until another big Swedish SBC, possibly, maybe when Rolfo just came out, we'll list it just in case, because it might be an extra 150. But once again, every single pack, 300 coin return as kind of a minimum, which means you're only losing 350 per pack. If you do 10 of these and get 2 or 3 Lib or Sud cards, all of a sudden you've instantly paid those off, and actually you've also got the extra bronzes. So all these extra bronzes can go into silver upgrades, which would get me multiple silvers. Then they can go into gold upgrades. So even though there are bad packs here and they aren't helpful, there are still uses for everything. And there we go, we get our Lib card, Gil here, 2,000 coins. That would fund, essentially, if we're saying it's 3.5k to buy 10 because you get 300 coins back per pack roughly, then that's funding almost, what is that, like 7 or 8 packs? Or we can use them and then that's our premium league SBC part of it done. Now obviously we need 11 of those, so we need to make some coins in other arenas, because otherwise we're going to have to be doing this for a while. Imagine we've got a couple, and hopefully you got some from your dailies. Now before you go on to having everything else, just check, is there something you can do from the rush objectives? Is there something you can do from the weeklies that will get you some season bits done? Is there anything along here that will get you easy rewards? I mean, for me, I've been saying the rush points thing for weeks. I've still got 10k to do, but I'll get an 81 times 2 and an 82 times 2. All of these things help, even lower minimums. Having a look at the Fright Fest, see what you've got on here. You will have to go out your way to do these 4. They won't just come unless you've got very specific teams. All of the rest of them you will get as you go on, and these are guaranteed essentially a bit of fodder. Is it guaranteed to be a good bit of fodder? No, they never said that, but it is good a fodder of some sorts. We've got one of those packs. I thought we had one of those packs. It was the 85 to 87. So this is the one we got from Objective. The other 5 are from the SBC section. We got Schlotterbeck, who's actually injured this weekend. But that does bring me on to the other 5 of these that we would get through putting in 83s. Now, these packs are on average going to give you 4 or 5 walkouts per set of 5. It's honestly ridiculous how good these actually are. As you can see, you know, we've done 3 so far. We've had 2 walkouts. One of them, in theory, I mean, we've got Pina, who is the GOAT of the game. But in theory, one of those was from the objective. So if we say that first one was the objectives, then these next 5, which so far are all walkouts, are the ones that you do the SBC for. And as you can see, it keeps coming. I got Crouch in these the other day. You'll get a lot of high-end cards, and it's just straight fodder. It's an 83 team for straight fodder. Now, whichever way that you build this 83 squad, most of the time a very, very good return. And obviously with the methods that we're using, we can easily build an 83 squad. Oh, and we got Decky Rice, so that means I can, do you know what, to be fair, they're both going to be fodder, so actually we'll keep him. I haven't actually mentioned how we'll get those 83s. I've said the method we're using, but I haven't specifically outlined it. So let's go and do that. First of all, we've gone through the bronze and silvers. We've gone through what is a very, very good upgrade, but we've missed that gap in between. Now, you might want to get the 283 done. This is also another thing. It is an 82 squad. That's kind of the worst return comparably to the other things that we've got. You know, with the 85 to 87 or 89 or whatever it is, SBC, you've got a really, really good chance of a walkout. Whereas this, yes, you've got 2 players, but you've not got a high chance of a walkout. You've actually got a high chance of 283s. Now, what we would do from the building blocks that we've set out, once we've gone and put our bronze and silvers that we've got for those daily objectives and the bronze packs into the common, we walk away with 33 common golds, or 30 gold. We walk away with 30 common golds and 3 rares. Now we put that into the marquee matchups. We might have to put a little bit of coin investment with this. You can 100% build it without. It takes a lot of time. A lot of people will say it's too lengthy in terms of time, but what you can do is daily commons, then do the daily rare gold upgrade. It'll get you some more of those rares. You then put all of your bronzes that you've got from the bronze packs that are spare into the bronze upgrade, funnel them to silver, funnel them to gold, and then anything that's not good enough to use in the marquee, funnel into the upgrade. So a little bit of a long-winded way, but everything can funnel. You know, everything has a place. So it's just, if you want to do the longer route, you get this free. If you want to do the shorter route, you might have to put a bit of investment behind it. But once you've done this SBC, let's say you put 3 or 4k in, and you know you've got the rest of the players through the methods of grinding, then you walk away with a guarantee of about 20k plus. You know, this is, if you shell out the packs, always going to get you 20 to 25k. You get a walkout, an inform, anything like that. Informs you sell, walkouts you might put in your SBCs. Premium Mixed League upgrade is what we're building to with everything, if I'm honest. So as you can see, I've done the 3 harder one. As you can see, I've done the 3 easier ones, and what you will notice is I've done that on the Mixed Leagues upgrade and the Premium Mix. So to give you an idea of how this works, this is way more obscure in terms of the leagues, but you will have some of these just sat in your club because you won't have been using them unless you've been quick selling everything. You should have a few of these cards. So getting these 3 done is easy. These 3 SBCs, if you look at the rewards from them, are going to give you a good chance at silver players, which hopefully gives you Lib and Sud. Now, the Lib and Sud one, the hardest part to complete is that end game. Now, this SBC, you do want to do the 3 other sections. Leave the Lib and Sud until you have a load of them cards, because you only get a small rare gold players pack, and then you only get your small prime silvers for doing those 2. So it's not as dominant in terms of what you need to be doing, whereas the Premium Mixed League, it's so much better in terms of the overall rewards, jumbo gold pack tradable, and a prime gold players pack. But when you do this enough, you'll have enough Lib and Suds where you can go, right, I'm going to do both of those, and then you get the extra opportunity at more Lib and Suds. Now, what you can also do is, if I get, you know, 5k from this jumbo gold pack, 6k, 7k, whatever it is, you can fund those coins back in order to get those Lib and Sud cards done, so we can continue with the menu grind. Now, what you do want to be doing, of course, with any of your 83s, as we mentioned earlier, is filling out that SBC for the 85 to 87s. It's just such a shoe-in to guarantee yourself fodder. It's the only guarantee fodder, because all of those, even if they're all 85s, which they won't be. I mean, you saw we did 6 2 non-walkouts. 4 walkouts in 6 is very solid. I mean, in 10, you're probably looking at 7 walkouts as a lower end. I had my worst set in the first time that they did these. As for a day, I got like 1 walkout, and since then, it's always been a ton. Now, anything else that's rare gold that isn't going to hit the mark for any of these SBCs, 79 upgrade. These are very, very, very solid. So you've got that second route. Now, what that means is everything you pack either is good enough to go in an SBC, is good enough to go in a league SBC, is good enough to go in a marquee matchups, or is good enough to go in a 79 upgrade, which means anything you get is useful. And obviously we're going to get a replacement for Silver Bullet and these other SBCs. So once again, if it can go in there, it's useful. Nothing you get doesn't have a use now, which is why this is the easiest menu grind. If you have any questions, comment section down below. Let me know. I will answer every single one. Make sure to join the channel memberships if you want exclusive content. We're going to do hours of menu grind in singular videos, make them like sort of 40 minutes just to give you exactly what you do and show you. So make sure to join the members. I'll see you tomorrow. It's impossible to win a game of FIFA with a team like this. But when your coin balance is low and so is your bank balance, how can you afford your favorite players? That's where top 1% trading comes in. The #1 premium Discord in FC26, ready to make you millions of coins again and making your dream team a reality.